all merry and happy and bright. By and by, hard times come a knocking at the door, and my old Kentucky home, good night. Weep no more, my lady. Oh, weep no more today. We will sing one song for my old Kentucky home, for my old Kentucky home far away.
What's happening, y'all? Welcome to Stivers Homestead. I'm Zach,
I'm Kim.
and we are just doing all kinds of things. Honestly, the next few vlogs, and I think a couple of the past, is just get on the train and ride with us, because we were just rolling with work.
And every time you see it, it's going to look different.
Yes. So we are currently standing in what used to be that ginormous trash pile. There is not an ounce of trash left on this property.
Isn't it lovely?
And it is fantastic. It makes us so happy.
Probably one of the best days of my life when I saw that trash go.
It was. So how many years ago was it? It was about 5, 6 years ago that we were living right where we're standing in a camper, and there was not a thing on this land. And so that started the trash, though, living in a camper and not having anywhere to put anything. Things lived outside, then we moved and things left. And then it just became the junk pile. And so that was, don't do that. Don't let yourself do that. Everybody will tell you that if you're not a homesteader, if you don't have a little stash of junk somewhere.
This was big.
This was big.
It was huge, and it was embarrassing.
Yeah.
And terrible.
Keep pallets, keep wood.
Yeah.
Keep those kind of things. Don't keep junk. Just get rid of it. So we're super happy that we are. We cleaned out the chicken coop over here. We're starting to make our roost out bed, which I'll show you over there for our potatoes. And now, spin with me, babe. The goats get to eat all this brush that hasn't been. Yeah, what did I say?
The goats.
Yeah, well, yeah, the boy goats, sorry. We'll get to eat all this brush that's been sitting there for 6 years because we could never get to it because of the trash pile.
This is a part of our yard that we have never got to use except for when we lived in the camper.
Yep.
So that is super exciting. So what they're actually going to do is clean all this off, because we're going to build another chicken coop and put our rare egg layers in this area next to those chickens.
Yeah, so we'll kind of have them separated up.
They get it first.
Right. I mean, I know it's extra, but getting the 48-inch out, I would have to lay over there. Yeah, I'm not taking no leg over it. So now it's time to move the boys over. They got power. I know you can kind of see it. But actually Grace Andrews, when she was here for our event in last November, she brought that. It's like a shade cloth that you would put like over a balcony or something that doesn't have a top. Not a balcony, like a deck, I guess you would say. Just anywhere that you'd want shade. So we're actually gonna try this out to see if it'll keep the rain and stuff off our goats, off our male goats, and make it a lot easier to move them around. Because if you've seen any of my previous videos moving males around, I've made a pallet house that is heavy. And that is the worst part about moving goats. So let's see if this works. And let's hope that Charlie's a nice boy today.
Where are we going? Where are we going? This way, this way.
We're on the road now.
Come on, Buster.
We're moving.
Where's your big boy, Charlie?
All right, I'll let you get his leash collar off before I let Buster in there, Charlie. That way you can get out.
Come on, big boy.
Oh, I got it. Let me out, let me out.
Is he that bad?
Well, he got shocked.
Oh, he don't like that.
I think it was too much adrenaline. He didn't feel it.
There you go.
Look at that, boys.
The buffet.
Hey, 2 down, 2 to go.
Yeah.
And the next 2 are more agile.
Yeah.
They're faster, sneaky. They're a little bit harder to catch. These 2 are just more muscle.
Yeah.
All right, Rico and Suave's turn. My hair is fluffy today.
Well, what?
Hold on, don't do that.
No.
Don't kick in the air.
That's not, that's
Come on, Charlie.
Here you go. Woo. One more.
Okay, so how many times have we had to do this? But when the microphone unleashes, it unleashes. So what I'm telling you here is that John's here helping me out. We just got done moving the boys, and now it's time to complete the Ruth Stout bed. So we're working hard. We're taking all the goat pen manure that we had here where we just moved the boys, and then also the chicken manure that we just moved the chicken pen out, and we are going to make our beds. So it's time to make the Ruth Stout bed and then put that tarp back over it to help it compost down. Here you go. What's up, Madre? So we've been working hard still, and we have officially got them for the most part done, as you can tell there. I just threw a fresh bale of straw on top and just to kind of help let it compost down too. We got working going on over here. Jan, Larry, and Karen are cutting down little locust trees all over the place. And me and John were doing this. Mama with the kids. And now we're gonna cover this back up with our sludge tarp and just let it compost down even more. Because potatoes, we still got a little ways to go. We got ours from Haas Tools. They can't even send them until there's no chance of that freezing low temp when they come out. Hi, Ray Ray. So we'll be getting those in the near future, but for now, this is just gonna rest and compost down even more. But we're super pumped. Chicken, goat, straw, cleaned out their beds, put it right back in here, reuse everything that you got, right? So we're really excited about it. Now it's time to get this tarp back on. grab one end, and I'll grab the other. Now they sleep and rest until it's time to plant. Working hard?
About a wound. It hurts.
What a day.
Yep. What a weekend.
What a weekend. What a month.
What a year. What a life.
Right. All right. So this time of year, things are just crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, you're just burning your butts off getting work done. And that's what we're doing right now. The weather's finally turning halfway nice.
Yeah.
And we can get outside. The sun's trying to shine here in Kentucky. And we're just getting projects done.
Yeah.
Because here in the very, very near future, your garden's about to take over your life.
Yeah.
So we have got to just get ready and get things done. So we got the potato garden done,
Yeah.
which I am super pumped about. We're trying something new, the Ruth Stout garden. Yeah. I said that right?
Yeah, it's perfect for potatoes.
It is perfect for potatoes, and it's a huge area, and we're really excited. We have a lot of potatoes coming from hostels. So we're excited about that. It's one of our favorite things to can. It's one of our favorite things to eat. So that's what we need to focus on when we do our gardening. So we got that done. We got the boys moved. We got the trash out.
Cleaned out the chicken coop.
Cleaned out the chicken coop.
We
Cleaned out
got
the
the
old goat
walkways
pen.
done, which the walkway was actually on a 3-year garden plan. So that's super exciting that it got done a year after we started planting the garden. I don't know if he knew that, but that was on my 3-year garden plan type thing.
Are you talking about the rock?
Yeah, the pathway.
So that's actually specifically when we talk about that, not on this video.
Oops.
But you probably saw it, but we we've got a lot of videos of fun. Like we said, we are just working.
It's just crazy
fast.
here. Not only are we doing the physical work outside, but we're also growing things to try to keep that. I mean, along
Right.
with seed starts. The chickens, we're growing the chickens, which you all haven't even seen yet. But that's coming too. I mean, it's just a constant cycle of bringing things in, putting things out, bringing things in, putting things out, and trying to get ourselves ready for this year.
And all we're trying to do is make sure we just hit the record button and record it. So in a day's time, we have 2 or 3 videos in flight at the same time. And it's just fun. It's just so many things happening at once.
The progress is amazing.
Right.
It's incredible.
I feel like some people would look back at the stuff we've done in the past couple weeks, I don't do that in a year. Yeah. And that is not bragging.
That's how we feel too.
Right. That is just wow.
Yeah.
Because we look at our place
it's
and
just constant movement.
Right.
It's a constant cycle here.
And I'm saying this now to hold myself accountable, but we got some drone footage and I want you all to see it. So hopefully I'll put that in the beginning. You all tell me if I didn't. I think I did.
If not, it'll be in the chicken video.
Right. But just seeing our property, how it stands right now compared to what it was literally 2 weeks ago.
Or a year ago.
Yeah, a year ago. But if you just think 2 weeks ago, totally different. The drone makes it look like an actual farm.
Yeah, it does.
We actually had a plan here.
And from video to video, it's so different.
Yeah.
With the progress, even the drone footage that you're going to see doesn't completely show all the progress that we did today because the drone was shot before all of that was done.
Right.
And it's incredible.
Yeah, it's just fun.
Yeah, it is.
This is Homestead.
Not an ounce of us feels burnt out or overworked.
My shoulder kind of does.
Right. My hips hurt. But it's just I don't know. It's such a good feeling.
It is.
To look back and see all that we have done and all that we're still doing.
Right. And
every single day.
The whole thing is making you all to understand that just get out there and do it. You all can do this. Go out there and just change your entire thing up.
While it does take time, it doesn't have to take years to get to your dreams.
Right.
And I think that's what we've realized. All the stuff that we've done in 1 year and that we've done in the past few weeks could have been done in a few weeks and not a year. And that is it's crazy, but it can be. I mean, if you want something, go for it and do it. And don't shelter yourself and say, oh, it's going to take time. It's going to take years or, it's going to take this amount.
Or it's going to cost too much.
Yeah, just do it.
Right, because when it boils down to it, it usually doesn't cost near as much as you think it's going to. And it doesn't take near as much time.
And even if it does, it's worth it.
Right.
if it's being put back in.
It's all about priorities.
Yeah.
You know.
Wow, we got off on a weird
We did.
tangent there.
But that's what we do, right? We always do this. We always get somehow into a little motivational talk, and
Yep.
we enjoy it and we like it because we like to motivate. We feel that we do push pretty hard.
Yeah.
Jen pushes me, I push her, more her pushing me, but in the good.
It's a push and shove.
Right, but it's for the good, right?
Right.
I mean, like she does it, and I enjoy it. I was actually talking to Larry today, her stepfather, my father-in-law, and we were kidding around because he was packing up the junk, and he said, "Man, I'm starting to feel old with all this working and this and that." And I said, "He said you'll figure it out one day." I said, "Well, I'm married to your daughter, so I already understand it. I'm 30. She makes me work from sunrise to sunset." And you know, when I said that, I was like, I'm totally joking because I love it. I love that she pushes me to work like I do, because I'd rather be doing this than sitting on a couch.
Right.
Because it is keeping me healthy.
Yeah.
It is keeping me young, and I do love it.
And I actually told him today we were putting up fencing in the thick woods, briars, and he said something. He gets a little snippy when he's working. And he said something, and I looked at him and I said, "Hey, at least I'm out here with you in the thorns, in the woods. Like, I'm not watching you laughing. At least I'm in it. I might not be helping physically much because I don't have the same limits, but at least I'm here."
What it was, we were going through the thorns, and John and my mom were like getting just stabbed in the face by thorns. And I said, "I just want everybody to remember this was Jen's idea."
Yeah, that's what it was. But at least I'm out here with you.
Oh, she's over here just getting thorns out of her face.
And I was mumbling, just picking thorns. I'm like,
Y'all, our area of Kentucky is
It's
vicious.
terrible.
Just locust trees everywhere you step.
okay, time to wrap it up.
Okay, yeah, because we're already 6.5 minutes in, and we just tried to like wrap up the
Sorry.
video, so our apologies. But I think it was a short one.
I hope so.
Again, we'll find out when we edit.
Yep.
It's a fun thing with YouTube.
It is.
You shoot all this, and you like have an idea in your head, and the
Yeah.
next thing you know, it's a 20-minute video,
It is.
30-minute video.
Yep.
All right, yeah.
Get out there and do it. Don't
Do it.
push your plans off. Don't push your homestead goals off. Just do it. Don't worry
Just-
about how long it's going to take, how much work it's going to be. Just get out there and do it and have multiple projects in flight at one time, and it'll all flow together in a beautiful cycle.
That's exactly right, because if it's a priority,
Yep.
you will get it done.
Yep.
If it wasn't, you didn't. So, I mean, it's all about priority. Make it a priority. Make your homestead better. Get it done.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. We love y'all.
Until the next one.
Bye.
Bye.